Giga coasters are defined as any roller coaster standing between 300 and 399 feet in height. Or in the case of Orion, any coaster with a drop between 300 and 399 feet in height. Giga coasters are revered by coaster enthusiasts and park goers alike for their massive height and sense of speed. But few parks are actually able to install a Giga coaster due to their immense price tag. And their rarity is part of the reason why they're so special. I have had the fortune to ride every single operating Giga coaster in the world, including the brand new Orion, so in this video, I will rank the Giga coasters from the worst to the best. And before I start this list, I want to distinguish that I am counting any coaster with a drop between 300 and 399 feet in height, regardless if the coaster has a traditional lift hill or launch. I'm also going to rate the Gigas by their prime seat, whether that be the front or back. Number 8. Superman Escape from Krypton at Six Flags Magic Mountain. If you go off the height of the tower, Superman is technically a stratocoaster. But if you go off the height of the vehicles actually reached during the ride, Superman is a Giga coaster. This is the last remaining Intamin reverse freefall coaster, and the backwards 100-mile-per-hour launch, while gradual, is quite thrilling since it continuously builds more and more speed. And the view of the park atop the tower is breathtaking. This is just a one-trick pony though, and that's why it's at the bottom of this list. Number 7 is Red Force at Ferrariland. This is another launch coaster. And hot take, I actually prefer Red Force to Top Thrill Dragster. While the initial kick isn't as strong as the hydraulic launch accelerator coasters, it feels every bit as fast and intense towards the end of the launch. But most importantly, I love the straight drop on Red Force over the twisting drops on Dragster or King Ka, because that straight drop offers some good airtime. Red Force is undoubtedly a rush, but I just can't place it above the longer and more complete rides in this list. Number 6 is Steel Dragon 2000 at Nagashima Spaland. Morgan's only Giga coaster feels like a supersized version of their Cedar Fair hyper coasters, with the mid-course trim turned off. Unlike the Cedar Fair hypers, Steel Dragon offers great floater airtime on both the outward and return leg. In all honesty, I think it offers the largest quantity of airtime of any Giga coaster. And it offers one of those giant turnaround sections that Morgan coasters are famous for. So why doesn't Steel Dragon place higher if it has such good airtime? Well, it's easily because it's the roughest of the Giga coasters. All of the valleys in the first half are quite bone jarring. Compare that to the other Giga coasters that are glass smooth. Number 5 is Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. B&M's original Giga coaster is probably their worst one, but it's still a wonderful coaster. In many ways, Leviathan feels like a supersized B&M hyper outside of that incredible speed hill. That being said, Leviathan may feel like it ends a bit prematurely, but it offers some great airtime on its first drop in camelbacks while providing a glass smooth ride. Number 4 is Orion at Kings Island. It was a coin flip if I'd place Orion ahead of Leviathan, but ultimately this is what I settled on. The newest Giga coaster is undoubtedly a front row ride for me. Up there, the coaster feels quite fast and offers a diverse set of elements combining sideways and traditional airtime. The only reason to ride in the back row is for the sustained floater airtime on that first drop. Ultimately, the reason I can't place Orion any higher is because the ampersand helix is a bit of a dead spot, while the coasters above it don't really have any dead spots. Number 3 is Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion. Easily the most intense of the Giga coasters, Intimidator 305 is one crazy ride. Once you crest that incredible first drop, you haul through the course. You start with the famous gray out turn and then fly over a fantastic airtime hill that I think is usually overshadowed. You then whip through a layout that oddly hugs the ground despite the immense speed the ride carries. The result is some of the wildest transitions of any coaster. You are thrown around like a rag doll, getting laterals and airtime at the same time. While Intimidator does lose a bit of speed on that final airtime hill, the finale is still quite good because you have another transition or two that is quite wild. So why number 3? Intimidator 305 just isn't as re-rideable as the two coasters ahead of it. Number 2 is Millennium Force at Cedar Point. In the front row, Millennium Force is magical. Start to finish, Millennium Force holds its speed better than any of the other Giga coasters in my opinion. You never slow down. And if you're up front, the sense of speed is amplified by the unobstructed view and wind blasting against your face. Millennium Force may not have as many airtime hills as the other Giga coasters with a chain lift, but I think every single airtime hill delivers some really nice and underrated floater airtime. The only reason to ride in the back row is for the fantastic first drop, but again, that's a trait shared by pretty much all the lift hill Giga coasters. And topping out this list is number 1, Fury 325 at Carowinds. Considered by many to be the best steel coaster in the world before Steel Vengeance opened, Fury 325 is B&M's masterpiece. The first half feels completely out of control, with the massive first drop, bank speed hills, and treble clef turnaround. And then the second half delivers some fantastic flagector airtime. Fury 325 tops this list because it combines speed and airtime better than any of the other Giga coasters, while also providing an immensely re-rideable coaster experience. So that is how I rank the Giga coasters. How would you rank the Giga coasters? I would love to hear your comments down below. Subscribe for more roller coaster countdowns here at Canopy Coaster, and thank you for listening.